Let's see. What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. Hope everyone's doing well. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, I think. It's it's not so bad, but it makes me feel like I'm forgetting how to do this because I'm being very inconsistent right now. And I'm not for no, it's not on purpose. I had two New York trips and I was just trying to get that out of the way, hoping that I could have done last week, but I couldn't have done it. Not possible. We came home very, very late. But I mean, it was successful in terms of picking up some new figures and stuff like that. So not too bad. If you checked out my toy hunt yesterday, then you know what I've already picked up. So um I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you all for being here tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Even if you're not staying very long, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi in the chat. I greatly appreciate it. I have a lot to go through when it comes to news just because I missed last week. Um, so, a lot of Marvel Legends that were announced, including, was there some Joes? I'm trying to remember if there was. Um, yeah, I'm just trying to play catch up. That's really what it is. I really need to play catch up on this pile of shame that I have going on here. So I would love to open up a lot more toys than and then hopefully get that out of the way, which we will try to do. But it's been fun. Toy hunting has been very. It's been okay. I've been trying to hope to find a little bit more in clearance, but I don't think it's really that time. There are some things that Target is knocking out, and there are some WalMarts that are really clearancing out some figures. But sadly, again, my WalMarts don't even have that inventory to clearance any of that stuff out because we never got that Hasbro Mattel display. So it is what it is. I'm gonna keep on checking just to make sure. I just have, possibly Ross to look forward to, even though there's a lot more stuff showing up now. Um, and my liquidation stores, as always, there's fun to check out as well. But I hope you guys have been having some luck on your Ross hunts, maybe your Target hunts. I don't know. Um, Not to mention that I've included trading cards into my hobby once again, and that's just been quite the chore to try and hunt down. Can you believe it? That has been quite the issue with me. What just happened? My goodness. Let me see here. There's been like a delay, and then no, everything looks good on my end. That's so weird. Um, but yeah, I hope everyone's having a good night. 209 Ed, what's up, man? How you doing? Grand Slam announced, but probably with a vehicle. Oh, Spartan Toy Hunter, what's up, man? Oh, I was very close to a Five Below, and I wanted to go in there, but I didn't have the time to do so. So I will definitely check that out from your recommendation. So I will see what that is. Um, let's see. Bobby, what's up, man? Finally able to catch a bit of the. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Um, let's see if I can just jump into toy news first and see what we can. Well, you know what? I think I have it already. I left the page here. Yeah. So of course we went to toyark.com, and I already have up the Marvel Legends article that they got going on there. Please God, my laptop better hold still and work with me here. But this was the recent live stream the previous week that I didn't get to talk to because I didn't have my live stream last week. So this is me kind of going over it, and I was like half and half in a bit because you know they they told us they teased us with Marvel Rivals, and we got Marvel Rivals. So I was still happy with that. The Wave, though, this is where I cherry pick, because I don't care much about some of the stuff, but when they threw in some X-Men in there, I was kind of just like, oh, okay, cool. I like my X-Men figures, so I will enjoy that. But yeah, I already have the slideshow here. It says 141 pictures. My God. So let's just say, well, I'll kind of scroll through it and see how much we can get through. um, let's see. At Green Goblin from Mess Toys. Oh yeah, I saw that thing. That looks really good. I've never bought Mess Toys, but then again, isn't Mess Toys CT Toys as well? Um, I have one CT Toys figures, but that was a long time ago. That was like my Into the Spider-Verse um Spider-Man 2099 figure. Uh okay, let's see here. Hawkeye from Dark Avengers. I I do need it because I do want to like finish this Dark Avengers team. So I don't mind. And if you guys don't know this Dark Avengers Hawkeye, this is Bullseye actually. So Bullseye dressed up as Hawkeye to be part of the Dark Avengers. It was a cool storyline. I'm pretty sure I still have my comic book run when I was collecting and reading the books. So this is, I mean, it is a Hawkeye. You just know if like this is for Dark Avengers. This is Bullseye. So not too bad. I don't mind picking this one up. It's not like a necessity right away for me, but it's still okay. It still looks good. I don't know if it's an improvement from another Hawkeye because right now I forget the Hawkeye from the Sky Cycle. Is it the exact same figure? Uh, no, but yeah, I'm looking. Surprisingly, I don't have any other Hawkeye figure. Yeah. Okay, so the only Hawkeye I have is the one from the Sky Cycle. So hey, that's perfectly fine. If I know there's some reuse from a previous Hawkeye that I don't remember, I'm just saying it's not bad. Um, you get the arm for I have no I forgot what this build a figure is. I don't even remember. Does it say here on the box? Yeah, so this it looks like the sculpt looks good because the whole torso looks new because you see all the stress lines in the spandex clothing. So I mean it does look good. I just don't know if the legs look like the Ant-Man or Giant Man that became pinless, but then the boots still, and then I'm trying to figure this out. The arms might be new because this completely is pinless. So yeah, one day, one day I'll get it. Robbie Reyes, it's not bad. Don't need it really, but it's cool that we're getting a Robbie Reyes outside of the Engine of Vengeance over there. Um, but still, not too bad that we're getting it. It's funny we're getting this chain again. We just got this chain from that Peter Parker Spider-Man in the black suit. So this will be the third time they're using this chain, and he's got his tools too. Remember the tools that they were going to be part of the accessories for the Engine of Vengeance, but no human head. Yep, there's this chain. So Wild Child, the Peter Parker Spider-Man black suit, and then Robbie Reyes. The head sculpt's not too bad. It looks okay. Let's see. Robbie and Venom only from this wave. Punisher with that weak single joint elbow is terrible. We don't know, Ed. It's a big figure. It could be perfectly fine. Let's see. Sean, how are you, man? I heard that head is from an old Bullseye. I wouldn't be surprised. Box Bath. Apparently, we are getting the Engine of Vengeance as a MTO. Should I know what an MTO is? Wish they could update that bow for anybody. And yeah, I would have preferred a newer bow. Human head will be in the Engine of Greed. And oh, that's what you're talking about. Let's see. Let's go back. Lady Deadpool. It's a nice update. I still have my original Lady Deadpool. I like the update, of course, with the body. We got double jointed elbows, of course. The bicep swivel. We got an ab crunch in there, all pinless. Very cool. We have a newer head because you see that one eye is smaller than the other. So there's a lot of improvements. Oh, there's butterfly joints too. So yeah, that's a huge improvement. So I'll get it. I mean, I would love to update that figure of mine, and I could use her elsewhere on the shelf, and I'll use the older one as somewhere else too. What the hell is this bath? I can't remember anymore. I mean, it looks good for an update. I'm glad, the whole thing is updated, everything. The all of the articulation points. So I'm happy with that. Would I have preferred a new character? Oh, absolutely. Moon Knight. Okay, I have two problems with this. Actually, one problem with this. This should not be a deluxe figure. Okay, that's stupid. Completely like, oh my god, I can't. There's just some choices that it's kind of like, why? Why are you a deluxe? I understand the cape. You're gonna make this big ass plastic cape, and I get it to provide the accuracy of how it looks like in the video game and stuff, but geez, man, $34.99 for that's stupid. The sculpt looks great. Could use a wash as well. I mean, and of all things, I mean, look, this is a perfect contrast right here. Look at this paint job with the artist rendering here, and then how opaque with the armor. It's just there's nothing, like there's no gloss or anything. It needs it, but it's still I mean, they sculpted it very well. So I mean, you can definitely touch it up a bit if you want to. Here's that cape here. You get this cape that you can swap out as well, and then some weapons. Still really cool. I'm absolutely still gonna buy it. But this Marvel Rivals, absolutely one of my favorite games. Always fun to play. It's a great pick up and play type of game. So still very cool to see that Marvel Rivals is getting the Marvel Legends treatment. So I'm happy with it. I've been looking for a figure to turn into Jack Reacher, and I think that Punisher, really? Okay. That's the Black Widow bug. Yes. That Lady Deadpool will have the Black Widow bug. The Bath is the character Box from Alpha Flight. Oh, is that what you were? What did I say here? Oh, Box. You did write it here. I see. That's why I didn't understand what that meant. box. Yeah, I don't even remember that character. I don't. And the other one that they included in here for the wave. So man, it's not, it really isn't for me. I know at some point I'll finish the wave, but not at the retail price that they're asking for because I don't care for it. Uh, Here comes the. I would like a Marvel rival. So you know how awesome that would be if they did, and how big they if they do it, they would need it big, just like Venom, or maybe bigger. Um, let's see. No, it would just be Venom size. The way they made Venom, the Hulk would have to be this. Uh, oh, as long as it's as big as Venom or bigger, then I would be happy. That was sculpted in the cape, right? That was pretty nice. Man, that's all of this is all new sculpt. Good lord. Spider-Man. Look this too. Oh my god. Look, it looks great. Look at all the sculpting in this thing, man. And including like this ribbed texture all over the arms, the legs, the torso. That looks great. And then the spider emblem sculpted, all that. The web lines are painted. That's fine. But all of this, there is so much sculpt in here. It is crazy. You even got it in the butterfly joint. My only issue is right there. Why did you give him a waist cut? I get it. He's not under like the maximum name, but damn it. You know how good this would have been if it had all of the maximum articulation. Jesus. That looks really good. All that sculpted, the texture, it's really nice. God damn it. I hate waist joints. It's a pain in the ass. It just does not look good. Even if they started doing a ball waist for Marvel Legends, God, that would be incredible. But no, I mean, it's just the ab crunch, no diaphragm. It's like, oh man. Of course, the diaphragm would ruin the sculpt too, but still, regardless, they should have done it. And then Luna Snow. Oh, I'm extremely happy with Luna Snow. One, because I'm biased. She's like the one character I play on Marvel Rivals the most. She's very easy to play with. She's an attacker and a healer. So cool. I'm really happy that they decided to make Luna as one of the first figures, and I think she looks great as well. All this texture, sculpt everywhere that you can see. It looks really well done. But again, with the torso, I don't even know if she even has a diaphragm joint. This may look like a diaphragm joint, but I don't know. If it's just a solid torso, I'll be really pissed off. The plastic with the jacket, I mean, it works, it looks good. I like it. Looks good. So look at this. This is a nice pose. It is, but I know it could be better with the better articulation. I love how they put the open cape of Moon Knight in the same level as Angel's Wings. Rick, what's going on? They could have killed it with a ball joint instead of a waist cut. Yes, see. I think I remember seeing the sculptor who sculpted the figure posted on their Instagram. I forget who that is too. I'm trying to remember. NJ Tree, what's up, man? Cookie Dough, what's up, man? How you doing? Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Back to Spider-Man. Look at that. Even the sculpting on the back, that looks great. This is not. God damn it. See, this is why. Look at this. Look at this waist cut. Oh my God. I know I'm being picky because it's a waist cut, but there's so much better options for a waist than a waist cut. But I know that's Marvel Legends. I can't believe I X'd out of that. God damn it. We'll start here. Luna Snow, hell yes. And that tells me we get a second head sculpt because the first one we saw was a wink. And this is 2 open eyes. Perfect. It's a great stance for, when you select your character. Is this a... They couldn't have done... I think it's just a regular solid torso. No, okay, look. If there's that shadow, I'm assuming that's some sort of diaphragm joint right there. It would have been cool if she had the music bass. Jeff, what a disappointment. If man, they have a great accessory with Jeff when he's in the ground and you have that water effect. That's an amazing accessory. This is just stupid. What? And you're going to call it a 2-pack with Venom too, and that's so stupid. No articulation whatsoever in the legs. Probably not in the tail either. So he's just got a swiveled head. That's unbelievable. Venom. Okay, I'm good with Venom. Venom's fine. I expected a large Venom, and they delivered a large Venom. They got all these sculpted points on there. Is his emblem sculpted too? Oh my God, it is. This is all sculpted. Very nice. This is so weird. There's that waist cut. And he actually has a calf swivel too, because you can see that cut right there. Is that double joint or single jointed elbow? Single joint. Okay. Single joint elbow. All right, whatever. It's kind of expected with the larger figures. I don't have an issue with the single joint elbows for larger figures. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to see. Yeah. Oh, wait. Let me go back here. This right here. This is a great accessory. Something so simple, but it represents the Jeff character very, very well in Marvel Rivals. But the figure of Jeff, oh my God, you guys suck. That was a terrible decision. You couldn't create articulation points. G.I. Joe is making all these animals with legs that have articulated joints, and you couldn't make any articulated joints for Jeff. It's insane. All they got right is the sculpt. Whatever. We're all going to get Jeff anyway, considering the fact that anyone that wants Venom, there you go. And Venom, I don't mind. Venom looks good. It's not a bad pose either. Are these tentacles removable? I don't know if there's an attachment point. Is there? Okay, look. That looks like it's. I wonder if. No, that's the whole tricep here. And that's just kind of jetted out like it's already sculpted in there. So it is part of the arm. There, yeah, there's that image. There's that teaser image. Let's see. Mega Weapon, what's up, man? Spider-Man boo. I can just print Jeff and have it done already. Yeah, I'm sure you could, man. His Insta is always bumping. He mentions that he didn't make the articulation choices. Gotcha. He sculpted Venom too, but not the Jeff Shark. Yeah. Singleton just saved me some money. All right. Jesus. I'll stick with the Blockies rival. I still got to build mine. So I got to make a live stream out of that. The budget all went to the shark fin, right? It's insane. Marina, man, I haven't heard of this character in a long time. So cool, we're getting the obscure characters for Marvel Legends. One day I'll pick her up. Look at that pair of hands. How convenient. So it's always a pair of hands as accessories, nothing else. I don't care for this character, and this box Build-A-Figure is no better. Psylocke, okay. Getting to the X-Men, I will absolutely pay attention to X-Men. So this Psylocke wasn't one of the ones that I would have wanted, but seeing it, sure, I'll take it. I mean, I could flesh out that team. It still looks good. You could definitely add it to the other characters that you may have in your collection. So it's still a good looking figure, but it's not everybody's Psylocke. Yeah, see, it's just a diaphragm joint as always. We've seen these legs before, and that's like Lalandra, right? Lalandra has those legs. Who else? Does someone else have these legs? I'm trying to remember. Yeah. I mean, some of this is, I think the arms are also Lalandra. Face looks good. And the US agent. Man, I forgot about this this costume of his. I think I remember it from one of the Marvel Universe trading cards from back in the 90s. I think that's why I remember it, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I could care less about this. I really, there are times where I'm just glad there are figures announced that I'm just like, whew, I don't need to really worry about that one. I don't need to pre-order it. It's just funny to see stuff that I have forgotten for a long time. So for a US agent, I mean, damn. I'm sure it's not everybody's US agent. I'm perfectly happy with the US agent that we recently got. What was it? 3 years ago? 4 years ago? The comic version of it. So this one, Force Works, man, that's a team that I highly doubt I'm going to flesh out in my collection. Ultimate Wolverine. This was a surprise to me because one, Wolverine. Of course, it's Wolverine. Um, second, the Ultimate version, which is fairly new. This Ultimate Wolverine just recently was like last year when Ultimate Comics really started coming back for about a year now, maybe a little over a year. So it's not bad. It's cool. There's no build a figure for this piece. This is definitely a Wolverine that I mean, it really depends if you even know about the Ultimate version of this, and it's not the like. This is the newer Ultimate um, universe, like last year Ultimate Universe. So I forgot some of the story because I haven't been buying this comic book. There's a part of me like he's an agent of some company. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. I feel like he's part of because of the Red Star. I feel like he's like part of the Russian program, like Omega Red. Am I wrong on that? I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember that. But yeah, it's a cool looking figure. It's a cool design for Wolverine. You can see here. This is like that was the artwork for the Ultimate comic books. So it looks cool. Definitely one that I may pick up later down the line. So we'll see. And this thing, oh boy, it's cool. You know the the cosplay stuff. It's the role play stuff. It's a lot of it is really cool. You know, we get the Star Wars helmets. We get some of the helmets or masks for Marvel comic characters. And this one, I'm surprised. It's not a bad idea for them to do it. You could throw in some X-Men in here, and this is actually really cool. I do like the Wolverine cowl. The Wolverine cowl is really awesome. I don't think I've ever seen it. I may have seen it at GameStop once. And as cool as a pickup that would be, I know I really don't need it. It's just the same thing with this. I don't need it. It's not a display piece that I would need, nor would I really play around with it and wear it at any given moment. It's kind of just like if I got it, it would be just a display piece, but I would never get it. It's cool. I don't know what collectors would do unless you're really like a diehard X-Men and you really want like, you know, maybe if you're doing cosplay, you could use it. It's not bad. It's just huge though. It's huge on I mean, look, everyone's head sizes are different, so this just could be really big. Robert Wilbur. Yes, that's what I meant. Wolvie is basically the Winter Soldier in the story. Yes, you are correct. That's what I was trying to figure out. I said the Omega Red program. It was somewhere around that I was trying to remember. But yes, that is correct. Rick, you're correct too. Yep. Where did I leave off? I know it's. I don't want to see any new Wolverine if not on the new in the new Gamerverse body. Oh, okay. No baffle on that Wolvie because it's the hot seller. Fleecy, what's up, man? I just got the Kitty Pryde. Nice, man. I haven't picked it up yet. I was waiting for my local shop to get it, so I will wait and see with that. Baffle on the box, but doesn't come with a piece. I don't know why they do that. Did they do that really? It's crazy, but it could have been Hasbro's chance to put a recolored of Box's torso in blue. Then people would have a choice. Oh, interesting. I need that Cyclops gun sunglasses for the raves. that's that Cyclops visor looks like it's targeted for the diehard because I agree. It's I know it's not for everybody, but geez, it looks huge. It really does. That's really big. Punisher. Punisher. This teaser right here made me really happy because I was like, okay, they're doing it right. They're making him like this big, bulky character, and I'm glad, they're following that the artistry of the video game. So that looks great to me. And I, I know Ed, you're disappointed with this figure, especially with the elbows, but this looks awesome for me from a Marvel Rivals player. This looks great. I really like this. Two different head sculpts. That's awesome too. Um, would he constitute as a 34.99 figure, or was it 39.99? Probably not, but I know because he's a larger figure, that's what they categorized him in. But he looks good. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, but I think it looks good. So the thing is, this body style is Marvel Rivals. So they would easily have to make a Captain America like this, a Winter Soldier like this. You know what I mean? That's that's what they're going to need to do if they continue with this Marvel Rivals line. I think it'll be great. We'll get these, obnoxiously looking big, characters, but they all will go very well with with Marvel Rivals. And I think this looks really cool. The second head sculpt looks pretty good too. Yeah. All right, that should be it for this thing. Should be. I know they're gonna. Yeah. So let me look at this thing. Yeah. Is this 34.90? I forget. I don't remember if it. I know Moon Knight was the deluxe price. Look at this crap. Look how Jeff is huge, which is fine, but oh my god. My Fig Voice, what's up, man? How you doing? Seems like everyone likes the Punisher. Not into the game, but it looks awesome. I look. The game is a lot of fun. I know it's a shooter, but I came from playing Overwatch, and Overwatch was one of my favorite games to play. And Marvel Rivals is basically Overwatch. Kyle, what's up, man? No worries, no worries. I can tell when someone's on the juice. Dunkin' Donut Punisher. Oh my god. Punisher's 80s WWE juice. That's funny. That Moon Knight cape has me sold. He's a must have. We really need someone to pre-pose the figures for them. It makes a big difference in sales. Yeah, that looks I like it. I'm looking forward to the Marvel Rivals. This I have no clue what the hell this should be. I have no idea. Did anyone make a guess? All right, well, let's see. What else did I kind of post? Oh no. Here we go. These two. Brand new day reveals and on pre-order already. I don't care. These I don't care for. I mean, I very selective on MCU figures. I did enjoy the Deadpool and Wolverine Wave 2 figures. I did enjoy the Daredevil and Punisher figures. But again, with another Spider-Man and another Hulk figure from MCU, I don't need it. I really don't. Especially I'm very happy with the ones that we recently got from Spider-Man. And they came with their head sculpts. They look great. The Hulk, I don't think we've even seen an image of the Hulk in the trailer. So this is really like how it's going to look like when we see him or get him. What is all this information? Oh, a buggy and this is what this article is showing. Okay. Well, this was a surprise the other day because I was not expecting a Hulk figure this early, especially when you haven't seen him in the trailer yet. They're definitely newer head sculpts. The body itself looks like it's the MCU Red Hulk, but you can correct me if I'm wrong on that one. I don't know. Pants, ripped shirt, spiderweb accessory. How many spiderweb accessories? 2. Oh. 2 spiderweb accessories. Okay. And then this Spider-Man. I mean, isn't this the same exact thing that we got? I don't know what's new here. I don't. But look, he gets the diaphragm and the ab crunch treatment, but Marvel Rivals doesn't. Let's see. They can go so deep with Rivals. Oh, I agree. I hope they do. I like all 3. Too bad Venom is a hostage pack. Yeah, I agree. I'd love to see if a crossbone head would fit with that Punisher body. That would be very interesting. That would actually really be really cool. Daredevil for maximum that effect. Oh yeah. I hate these MCU figs. Easy pass. Yeah, I know I'm passing. How are you going to show Hulk and not even in the trailer? I know, right? It's so crazy. Why didn't they use the MCU Red Hulk double jointed arms? He did have double jointed arms. That's right. Hulk has a George Jefferson hairline. Good Lord. Luke, what's up, man? How you doing? Just got home from King County. Oh, cool. I know that's a popular show. Ball jointed waist on Hulk. Really? I did not notice. Oh, interesting. He has a ball jointed waist. That is. Huh. What a bunch of jerks. My God, you're going to put a ball jointed waist on a Hulk when you used to give him a waist swivel every time. Got these webs before. He has no wall crawling hands. Wait, are these wall crawling hands? Okay, those are wall crawling hands. I'm gonna assume. Where is that image? Right here. Yeah, they're wall crawling hands. Okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. but I will bother with this one. I did pre-order this. I'm because I'm enjoying the show, of course. I do not have that Jessica Jones figure from the Swamp Thing Build a Figure wave or Man Thing Build a Figure wave. Man Thing Build a Figure. The Man Thing Build a Figure wave. Um so I know these are just renders, but I pre-ordered it. I knew they would do this. This is so simple for them to do. Paint this thing black and then just add red touch up in different areas of the costume, and it's a whole new figure. It was an easy repaint. I know Disavowed said there's still only one fist, which is ridiculous. Um Jessica Jones, awesome. That's really cool that we're gonna get a new Jessica Jones with a coffee cup, phone, and a DSLR. So that's still cool. 2 head sculpts, which is great. I'm glad. It's funny how the Hulk has more web accessories than some. That is true. Brian King, what's up? This year's the year on domestic toy with ball joint waist. Mattel, Motu, WWE, and Hasbro Marvel. Daredevil and Jones had to order, but man, oh man, give us Bullseye. Oh, that would be nice. That would really be nice if they did give us Bullseye. Recon Willie, what's up, man? The only movie-based figures I would buy are the Human Spider and Bonesaw. Have they ever made a Bonesaw figure? I don't know. I doubt it. I really doubt it. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Jessica Jones hasn't changed her clothes in almost a decade. Hey, fine. She has ripped jeans though, right? I don't think she had ripped jeans the last time. So yeah, I did pre-order this. So looking forward to it. I hope, the actual product looks better than the renders, because the renders look weird. They do. And this is funny. I'm switching to anime. SH Figure Arts, you guys, I don't know the decision making on this, and I'm kind of curious with this because they're doing reissues, and I have this Frieza, so it's fine that they're reissuing figures that people can't find anymore. But it's weird that they're reissuing the legendary Super Saiyan Goku when it honestly it can be found everywhere right now. I mean, if you watched my last toy hunt video, I bought it at Tamashi Nations. They had a lot of them. So I don't know why they would what makes them want to reissue these again. And not only at Tamashi Nations that I buy it, I found them at local shops. I found them at they're all over on websites to order. So it's just weird the choices that they make. I think that's all I was going to go over. Oh, wait, this one. It's another one at Mexico. So these 3, we got the Darth Maul lightsaber. I hope that hits Ross one day and I can find it. The Imperial Remnant Warlord and Polar Mouse Droid, and the Vintage Collection Devin Izara. So this, I have no idea who this is. Oh, that's why, because it's from the movie. That's why. Okay. We haven't seen the movie yet. So we got a Remnant Warlord with a mouse droid and a soft goods coat, which is very surprising. Looks like a nice winter type coat. I can't tell if that's soft goods fake fur or like a plastic. No, I guess it is like a fake fur. Okay. Then we have Devon Izara. I don't know who Devon Izara is. Cool looking character. It is vintage collection, so it's not in my area to buy. This Revenant Warlord. This isn't deluxe, is it? No, okay. That's gonna. Would they call this a 2-pack? um, that's really neat. Yeah, we'll see. It is 27.90. Yep. Okay, so it's a regular price. Yeah. So there you go. I think that's all the toy news I really have going. Let me close this out. Let's see here. What's up, bud? Are you, Art? You know those rival figures are going to show up at the half-off store. Oh, I hope they do. I really do. I really hope they do. Ender Shadow, what's up, man? How you doing? There's so much to open right now, and I'm kind of torn on what I should do, or which ones I should. I've got anime statues. I've got figure arts. I've got my Marvel Legends, Jada Toy Street Fighter, Mythic Legions. Hell, I even have I have the Qui-Gon Jinn Black Series or the Simpsons, because I never. This was an impulse buy, but why not? This was $5. What the hell? Got a whole Simpsons family. And I had to make sure I bought a good one because Bart's eyes were all over the place on some of them. So yeah, there's, let me see, let me show you. When it comes to figure arts, I have these that I could open. So that's something there. When it comes to Jada Toys, I got Cammy Player 2. I've got Balrog, any Honda. So that's really awesome. I feel like I want to do these the most because I've been waiting for them for so long. I've got Mythic Legions from the ToyCon New Jersey exclusive. I've got Atlas the Conqueror, and I've got the big ass bear from Mythic Legions. That's also something really insane to open. And what else do I got? Oh yeah, I got Abomination from Marvel Legends, because this is something I know I should open. Plus, with Marvel Legends, I just recently got on clearance, of course, Hypno Hustler, Al, Cardiac, you guys know, but I already opened that one up from the previous. So these are new. I already opened up Emma already. So that's God, right? Quite the pile of shame that I'm so ridiculously going for. The anime statues, I've got Nami right here. I've got Ukiora, whoops, from Bleach right there. And also from Bleach, Harabel. Got, oh jeez. What the hell? Oh yeah, here we go. Harabel. So yeah, more Bleach that I can add to the shelf over here, which would be great. But it's like, it's crazy. Oh, look at that. NJ Tree. Open the bear. Big ass bear. Okay. Seems like we have our first one to go. This thing is heavy. This thing is ridiculously heavy. Like, I don't... It's heavier than the horse. This feels like it's heavy as like the troll. If you guys know Mythic Legions, the troll is like their largest figure that they've made. And it's big. The troll is a big figure. The troll is like 12, 14 inches tall, but it's wide. It's a huge, like, big figure. Oh my goodness. What a nice background. But if you can see, there we have a bear. Look at that. There was one bear at Kane today at $250. Holy Christ. The bear is $120. Yeah, it's crazy. $120. And it is, if you had pre-ordered it during the pre-order window, I think it was 95 or 100. But this was, unfortunately, this wave was one of the longest waves to get produced. So it took almost like 2 years, which sucked. But I bought this at Toy-Con, New Jersey. So I was happy it was available. And there are some collectors that actually have like more than one of these things. Man, these twist ties. Well, you know what? I'm happy with these twist ties. They're nice and strong. But goddamn, you know, it's like you need a set of needle nose pliers to kind of twist them, because it is insane on trying to untwist some of these twist ties. But for the size of this figure, the weight of this figure, I'm sure if they didn't use this, it would not hold in the plastic. So I will try my best. And hopefully I don't break a claw on one of the paws. I heard that was an issue for some people. Not all people, some people. And at the same time, my fear is also articulating it, because I know maybe some parts may have seized and I don't want to stress it out, and I feel like maybe heating it up would be best. But here's the bear. Let me go. TKD Bar, what's up, man? No, that's a bear. It'll probably take 3 years for the dragon. God, I hope not. I'm hoping it's this December. That's what I'm hoping for. Because it's already been a year. So I use wire cutters for the ties. I'm just going to steal Fumbling with the Galaxy's Dragon when it arrives. That's funny. He never opens boxes anyway. Wow. Okay. Okay. So let's bring this up. Would this be better? Probably. There's his ass. There's his head. Sheesh. Oh my God. I don't know. Like, would I have to back this? All right, what is this? The neck? It is the neck. Oh my God. All right. Oh, it's a whole neck. It's not just a head sculpt. It's a whole neck with a head sculpt to it. Oh man. Okay. I got that is a giant ball joint in here. All right, so there's extra paws as accessories in here as well. So that's great because I know some paws, I think you need it in some form. But look at this. That is crazy. There's so this it's a whole neck piece, and then here's the head for it. There you go. Holy crap. Now, in terms of scale, do I have something that I can? Well, okay. So if you want to compare it to a Mythic Legions figure, that's how big this thing is. Oh my God. Proper mount for sure. Oh, I know, right? Look at the mount. The mount is crazy. With this chain, nice. Is this real or plastic? I think this is real metal. So there's a chain here. Isn't that cool? Look at the detail in this. There's all kinds of stuff. So he's got articulation points. He's got shoulder articulation. He's got knee and elbow single joint articulation. He even has a tail articulation, and I just popped out his tail. The tail kind of lifted up a bit. And of course, he's got pivot. God, there's a part of me that's so afraid to move this around. I'm just trying to see how. Let me see. Okay, so there's some of a bent elbow, I guess you could say. It had me worried. And see this? This is what I'm worried about. I want to heat it up. I do. I'm so afraid to heat it up too. I'm so afraid to articulate it right now because of trying to heat it up first would be better. The neck is interesting. Look at the neck. These are all individual pieces. That's 1, 2, and 3 right here. There's 3 pieces that kind of just create the neck right there. So there's some great movement right there. I think that's a really cool thing that they did where it just kind of overlaps each other. So that I don't mind. But this is really nice. A really nice. The sculpt is insane. And the only other bear I have is what's his face? I already forgot his name. You know who I'm talking about. This guy. That's my only bear. No way. he can basically melt this thing. This is ridiculous. Oh, and I forgot the polar bear. The polar bear. That's a perfect example. The G.I. Joe polar bear. This one's like a baby compared to this thing. If I go back to back, that's so it's longer by about an inch. But like the mass size really there's a big difference in how big it is. Where did we go? Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. I guess the head sculpt is on. Yes. As much as I want to do that, I'm afraid to move the joints at the moment. And I know that's not ideal too, especially for a figure. You'd want your figure to just be able to move right away when you open it. But it's Mythic Legions. Not always does that occur. And this is a larger figure. So there's a part of me that's like, I want to take the extra precaution on it because it's not. Well, you know what? The head pops out very nicely. But the one thing about this, oh no, never mind. I took it off. Let me see. Let me see how this will work because the harness, right? The harness here is completely attached. And I know I can remove the entire harness and everything that goes with it, but I'm just trying to see what I can work with. I don't want it to, I won't attach it in the first place. I'll just put in the head sculpt first, if I can, because the arms are in the way. Bend that back, push this in, and it needs heat. It needs to heat up. You definitely should heat this up because it won't go all the way through. And if you want to see it, that is what it would look like. I know it shouldn't look like that. I mean, I should be able to just put his arms down and stuff like that. But yeah, that is what you're going for. And that is an insane head sculpt right there for anything. That's really cool. Now to put everything back, I would say is not too difficult. Nope, yep, it just popped in. Nice. The hind legs, move those back. And there we go. Cool. That's still cool. Roughshod, what's up, man? Who are you going to sit on that bear? Good question. The character that it belongs to. Atlas. Atlas the Conqueror. Let's see. So rumbly in this tumbly. Even the bottom of the paws is articulate. Yes. Yes, they are. And painted. Very good. The bear is pretty cool, but I was looking into getting that wolf mount with the armor. Oh, that does look good. That thing is amazing looking. I have to buy it. Puts the polar bear to shame. Wolves make terrible mounts. They have fleas. Oh my goodness. You totally need to get a green tie and hat for Ursa Major. That would be cool. That would be cool. That's a baby polar bear. Raw deal. TVC Mackin, what's up, man? I want to get the Mythic Legions polar bear. Did they announce a polar bear? I don't remember. That would be cool if they did. That's the white bear from Crimson Desert. We need someone crimson. We need some Crimson Desert figures. The bear is impressive. Hopefully they are at Joe Fest this year. They should be. But is Four Horsemen going to be at Joe Fest? How dare the bear compare to the Dungeons and Dragons owlbear? I forgot about that owlbear. There is a lot of cool stuff in this figure. Holy crap. A slew of hands. Of course, this beautiful axe and shoulder pauldron. Look at that. With more soft goods. What is this one for? And of course, the figure itself has soft goods attached to it already. Has an additional helmeted head. How's this coming off? So yeah, I picked up these two figures, the bear and Atlas, from Toy-Con, New Jersey, about 2 weeks ago. If you didn't see my Toy-Con New Jersey video, I'm actually happy with it because it did very, very well. So, did the sword just fall out? Yes. Interesting. I've never seen them bag an accessory that's attached to the figure itself. That is interesting. But take a look at this guy. Look at all the ornate details in here. Look at his one leg. And then of course his arm. All of it. Look at this. The belt. Oh my God. Got hanging pouches all over. Just all the paint details everywhere on this figure. It's wonderful. There we go. Yeah, he's got a short sword, a broadsword, an axe. I mean, here's his one long sword. He's got this. Here's that shoulder pauldron for the other side. which is wild. And look at that bear right there. Oops. So this would be, good Lord, what in the, all right, let me see this. Let's see how this makes no sense. Am I doing this wrong? Where is the, where's the, I did do it wrong. I put it on the wrong side. There we go. That covers up the right-hand side, left-hand side. That comes there. I didn't know that this turns, so that's neat. And then if I set him up, even the soft goods right here, man, that's, you can't deny Mythic Legions and the way they, you know, do all the not articulation. No. Their sculpting, their paint, incredible. But yeah, that's for Atlas right there. Where we go? How is King Count? Yeah, the Hars of Ensmall Wave has the polar bear. Oh, really? Why do I not remember that? My bad. I forgot. Yeah, this is really cool. I do like this. I'm glad I got the bear. I wasn't able to pre-order it during the time, but that's really awesome to see. I was able to get the brown owlbear from Ollie's. He has Dalsum in his claws and has torn off an arm while Dalsum. Oh, I see. I just opened E Honda and the plastic feels like SH Figuarts. Does it really? I'm going to open him tonight. I definitely want to open that. My mount would be Godzilla, though. Would it really? I used to have all three of my different color. Chun-Li is giving Goku a beatdown. Yeah, that's cool. This is a cool, really cool. It's just beautiful looking figures. It really is. Atlas looks great. He really does. I'm surprised how much detail is in there. This came with the figure. What is this? It's more just like a pelt, but I'm assuming some kind of cover that I'd have to figure out this. And I'm sure I could get help with that, but not bad. This is still really cool. All right, so let's see. Jada Toys. I'm going to open some of that. No chewing. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, really cool. That's an insane head sculpt for an accessory. All right, let's move you out of the way. I'm afraid to put you in my Detolf. I'm afraid this is just going to break the glass. Okay. You two. We'll get you two out of the way. E Honda. Let's do E Honda. So these guys are in the larger box, like Blanca and Sagat, which is awesome because they are much larger figures anyway. So I'm happy with that. nice that I was able to pick them up. Thank you to Toyco. Thank you to Diecast Models. Awesome being able to have them available. Get these figures. And these things look so good. I'm so happy that, you know, my Street Fighter collection has been growing. We're near completion for this Street Fighter 2 line. And, you know, then the focus will be on Alpha. Alpha, anything Street Fighter, I'm happy with. Like I'm extremely happy with Street Fighter. Street Fighter is my childhood. Like I grew up with Street Fighter. I know that at some point I may have purchased every Street Fighter game there ever was. I wish I had kept every Street Fighter game I ever purchased, but nope, you know, I traded some in, I sold some. It's just the way it is. There are some games that I would love to get back, but you know, that might be a chore to do. This E-Honda is great. And then of course we have the other accessories as the slapping hands accessory. I gotta see is this only on? It's only on the right hand, so I need the right hand. And the head sculpt, the secondary head sculpt, awesome. Nice to see. Oh, drop the knife. Okay. I got all I needed from here. Let me fix this. Hi looks great. We only have SH and Super 7 Kaiju figures. Haya has some really nice looking, you know, Godzilla and Kaiju figures. They look really good. I couldn't resist the Hokkaido Godzilla when he was announced. I got one for my nephew and one for myself, and he has the Breath Blast. Nice. I wish Haya would drop a Megalon, though. He totally gets no love, man. Happy Alien Day for all that celebrate. How you doing, Dementia? Coda514, how you doing, man? E-Honda's cool, especially the way they did the slapping effect. Yep. Can't wait for Zangief, though. Yeah. Zangief and T-Hawk are last, right? Are they the only two we're missing? Love the new butterfly joints. God, that looks amazing. Can bring that in like so. The upper torso, okay, has a little bit forward. Well, it actually covers up all the way up to here. So there's a little bit. It's not a lot. Not much with the turning. The ball waist is actually very, oh geez, wow, that's really good. Okay. There's a lot of movement there. And I thought this would hinder a little bit, but it actually is pretty good. Let me see. Oh, he's got like what do they call it? The underwear. I'm trying to articulate the knee. There you go. There's a little bit of seizing right there, but I got it. Toe joints, crazy. I'm gonna swap out this hand for a second just to see. Okay. And the head, because I got to swap the head out and see how this looks. That looks cool. God, an E Honda figure. That's I never would have thought I would get or have an E Honda figure. Yeah, this here inside, that's a rubber overlay, which is smart. That's actually not bad because it'll have the leg movements where you want it to go. So that's pretty good. Now this guy, awesome. This looks cool as hell. Really clever idea. I have no idea if I'm going to do this posing correctly, but I'm going to give it a shot. Fix the ankle. You get the gist, right? That's insane. That's really cool. I can't get the legs right. Not that there's something wrong with the legs. I'm just trying to stand them up properly, but I'll just leave it at that. You guys understand the idea. That's still cool. I mean, there's no other way to pose them on my shelf. I need to get the proper posing in order to do it. So I gotta look at how his legs are in order to knock that out properly. Let's see. Benny, how you doing, man? Yeah, there are only two missing. Okay, good. So T-Hawk and Zangief. Just got my Balrog from GameStop. Nice. Very cool. Did you use your $5? I have Balrog in my pile of loot. Yumina Fundoshi? Probably. I was not aware of that name. He basically battled. Well, his fight scene is the men's bath. Yep. Destro, what's up, man? Jada needs to take DC license away from McFarlane. Oh, that would be cool. But it's too late. Mattel's got it. Modeling good behavior went hard in the paint on McFarlane. Did he really? He's a good guy. I love that guy. Dave and I actually had a table next to each other at Ninja's Con last year. About there we go. Yeah, this E Honda, hell yes. So I have my Street Fighter pretty much all right in this shelf here. Once I figure out how to properly display them, then this will be awesome. This will be a great looking display. And I have not disposed of the boxes because the boxes, I like the boxes. You know, I don't keep, now I don't keep all my boxes, but there are some that I know that I would not let go. It's a bad habit. It's definitely a bad habit of mine to keep boxes, but sometimes you just need to, especially if you're going to resell some of your old stuff. Sometimes you got to hold on to the box. Right now, I'm just cutting open Balrog and seeing, hopefully. Let's go. Here we go. Balrog impressed me the most when they showed off his articulation because of the new butterfly joints. Like, I was extremely impressed with the new butterfly joints. It made the figure that much more better. And of course, Akuma shares the same butterfly joints. We got extra boxing glove hands, and of course these effect pieces as well. He comes with two. So one larger one and one smaller one, and an extra head sculpt. But when it comes to size, who would be? I mean, next to Chun-Li, that's actually really good. That is really good. And here's a Storm Arena Ken in terms of size. So yeah, that's size-wise. They work out. They definitely work out. Ooh, that would be pretty cool. Samurai Showdown? I don't think Storm Collectibles still has that license anymore. I missed the Balrog is supreme. Jada is just so damn good with this line. And they actually worked on it without taking forever. That's true. Want that Sagat. Which one? Jada or Storm Arena? I wish they would do Mortal Kombat 2. I have high hopes for their Invincible line winning. Yes. Invincible I'm sure will do very well. Gonna get Conquest right off the bat. It's like you are walking around inside my domain. Yeah, so not too bad when it comes to this here. Look at this. That is ridiculous. That's awesome. And it's so well hidden. Like, you made the shirt the butterfly joint. That's a great idea. You didn't have the shirt overlay on like a skin butterfly joint. So you made it the whole thing. That's a great idea. I love that. It's great articulation, great motion. Ball joint there at the waist. Really bend back. Going forward. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I mean, geez. Even with the head, the neck just completely maneuvers everything. Why is that in a lower connection? That's unusual. Get these elbows. There we go. So good. Drop some head packs, some of the alternate faces. Yeah, that would be nice. 78 points of articulation. Did a nice job with some damage heads. I have a couple. I know I have a Ken one. Where is it anyway? I have, oh, they're over there. This is really. Can that fit in there? Yeah, jeez. I may be jumping in too deep, but some Darkstalkers figures would be nice. Yeah, it would be. Storm Marino hopefully can get moving on that one. Anthony's Custom said that Balrog might be his figure of the year. Yeah, he moves nicely. It's very well done. Felicia. Oh, I would love a Felicia. They did tease. Did they tease Felicia? I feel like Storm Marina teased Felicia at one point, but I don't remember. They could have, but I don't remember. Still haven't seen many Mega Man figures in the wild. You won't. It's mostly local shops or online stores. Mega Man has never, in my opinion or in my travels, I've never seen Mega Man at like a Target or Walmart. Online, I've seen Walmart online carry Mega Man, but that's it. In stores, no. Local shops, yes. It's not one that you will find. GameStop, have I seen any in GameStop? I don't think I've seen Mega Man in GameStop. That's really a shame too, because Mega Man should be in GameStop, especially if they're doing Jada Street Fighter. I hope one day, because the new Mega Man Wave 3 with the new enemies, the new villains like Leaf Man, those are great because they're like deluxe figures. They're much bigger. I saw that in my local shop, but I'm not collecting it, so I can compare the faces and look for scuffs on the body and stuff. I like to see them so I can compare the faces and look for scuffs on the body. Like the Mega Man, is that what you're talking about? Or other characters? Ordered mine off by Amazon. Can't wait for Jada. Rush. Oh yeah, Rush. I forgot about Rush. Yeah, I only have my one Mega Man right here. I used to have Wave 1 and Wave 2, and I sold them except for the blue Mega Man to keep with my Marvel vs. Capcom. Sweet. Yeah, this is great. I'll leave off Cammy. What do I got next? I feel like being quick and doing what's it called? Some anime statues. Get them out of the way, put them on the shelf, and done. So let's I'm gonna do that. Let's get Nami. There's always room for anime. And so if you don't know, I have always been a collector of anime, whether it be anime media related or anime statues. My biggest collecting outside of from when I was a kid was anime related items. If you are as old as I am, like Suncoast Video, Sam Goody, sometimes FYE back in the day, back in like early 2000s. Those are my stores to get my like anime VHS tapes, anime DVDs, and sometimes anime figures. They would carry them. So I've always collected anime stuff and Gundam. So I've always been collecting. But you know, now I'm just trying to stick to certain genres of specific things, such as One Piece with the Glitters line and Grandista line. So this is a Nami from One Piece, which was part of the Grandista line. And the Grandista line I've always enjoyed because they're more of like a 10 to 12 inch figure, and they have more presence on the shelf. So I prefer that more than anything. And these statues, highly detailed, nice paint. You just got to put them together. So, for example, Nami came with 3 different pieces. So we can easily put her together. And I know it's already going to be an issue in terms of how big this thing is. So if I remember how, I think it was this. Sometimes these stands are just weird on how they formed to place, but sometimes you don't need them. Sometimes it'll just stand on its own without the support. So we have legs, we have a torso, and let me just make sure it plugs in very well. And then we have a Nami, which is great. It will fit right up here with part of my One Piece collection, so it's not bad. It's crazy though. A part of me just wished that I just stuck with the statues, but I've been collecting the SH figure arts too, so it's been a pain in the butt. But I've been reducing a lot of my lines so I can just focus on the main stuff that I want to collect. But this is actually really awesome. She's actually going to fit right back here behind Boa, which isn't bad. So I will straighten that out afterwards. If you guys have been watching me for a while, this is up here now because I now have gotten rid of my McFarlane Batman. I'm letting it go. I only had like maybe a total of 6 McFarlane items, and I just decided, you know what? I don't need it. I'm not. I've had my fun with it. It's just like I'm moving on. So it's going to go into the sale on Saturday. So I have a lot of stuff over here in front of me that I've boxed up to sell. And I can't wait for that day. And hopefully I sell a lot of stuff. It's a lot of my old collection, some of my new stuff, some of my doubles that I just like, it's got to go. 3-0 Mega Man works slightly better for Marvel vs. Gundam. I agree. I definitely agree. But the Jaded Toys one for Mega Man, I like it. It works for me. Yeah, we were talking about seeing Mega Man in the world. I don't, yeah. I wish it was. I really do. And it's the same with Scooby-Doo. I'm hoping like Scooby-Doo kind of shows up as well, but I don't think so. I heard that Scooby-Doo was supposed to show up at like Target, but I have yet to see it. I know it just recently came out, but all right, Bleach, we'll get out of the way. Now, Bleach, I have a section kind of like right over here next to One Piece. It's small, but we got the Arrancar. If you guys watch Bleach, it's they're making the Arrancar characters, which is cool. I was just surprised to see it. But you can see they show up in these bags for you to put together, and I'm all for it. The detail, the paint, they all look great. So if you don't know, this is one of the villains from Bleach. That's Ulquiorra. There's his head. And then we have his sword, which his sword will probably have to get inserted. Or I wonder, does this come off? It doesn't look like it. I guess it would just have to get, it would have to slide in here. It would have to, but I'd have to see if there's even, well, I won't play around with it on camera. I'll do it off camera. Where is that sweet spot? There we go. So he's in a different scale, but here's the Grimmjow that I have that actually goes in scale with him, because Grimmjow is much taller. So that's really cool. Scooby-Doo won't show up at Target due to those meddling. You went deep with Sam Goody, man. Yeah, Sam Goody. I was in FYE last week hoping to find more Godzilla. Yeah, Sam Goody was that, and Sunko's video was where I could find some anime stuff when I was a kid. When I was in college. So I always went there to look for that stuff. Wish we still had a FYE. Nah, you're not missing out, man. FYE is ridiculous. Their pricing is insane. There's no reason for it. Tall Joe's HQ, what's up, man? I love Bleach, but whoever made that decision to hold off the series for a decade messed up. Yeah, right? We still have one that I hit like once a month to see what's what. Unfortunately, they closed the GameStop that was in my mall, though. Yeah, I know what that's like. The mall, the GameStops. I have one GameStop left. It sucks. Now I'm just forced to go to this one GameStop, and sometimes they don't have what I'm looking for, and I have to burn a $5 voucher every time. All right, now we have Harabelle right here. Very well dressed. A very well dressed female. Typical. This one is wrapped in all this fun. What the? It's not in a bag. I'm not surprised. I've seen some of these statues wrapped up in bubble wrap before, but I'm surprised that they did. Holy sheesh. Okay. You got a torso here. It's just different. I'm surprised that they did it this way. But I'm very curious, and I hope that this that they continue more of the Bleach characters, because first of all, there's a ton of Bleach characters. There's way too many Bleach characters. But if they did 3 Arrancar characters, I hope they do more. Got legs right there. Look at this. It actually comes with a stand for her foot, but there's her weapon, which is awesome. That's cool to see. Let's see. Vaz, what's up, man? Batman Joker fig was dope. Surprised you didn't grab it. Well, I don't collect it, so I don't care for it. Figure Fight Club, what's going on, man? Our game stops are 45 minutes away from each other. Jeez. Well, I'm not sorry. I think that's the same for me now, since they closed like 5 of them around me. The next closest GameStop is like 40 minutes away. So yeah, I agree. I'm not surprised. It sucks. All right, so add the sword, and now plug that in, and there we go. We have 3 of, oh boy. We have 3 of the Iran cars, which is nice. Now I could put them all on the shelf. Crazy. I had 5 around me, but now 2 are closed. In fact, I think I will need a ride by and check on a couple of others. Yeah, you'd be surprised. You'd be very, very surprised, because I was shocked when I saw their announcement. In the stores themselves, they actually put up a sign saying this store will close in like in the next week or so. And I was just like, good Lord, why is this happening? And come to find out, they actually closed 5 stores within the area. So there's only one main store within like 20, 25 miles from each other. Miles. This is, who had that question? Abi, this is Bleach. Bleach. I don't know if you've watched Bleach. I want to say you haven't. Kyle, thank you. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, so these, hopefully we get more characters, but I'm glad I can put, a team together in a way, which look amazing. That actually looks really cool. And I got to figure out how to put this sword in Ukiura's spot. So yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so I know it's 11 o'clock. Normally I would have to end it right now, but I do want to open more. So I want to open more things. I don't know. What do you think? Anything from Figuarts? We got Zoro, Sanji, Legendary Super Saiyan, Full Power Broly. How big that box is. It's enormous. Marvel Legends, of course. Those are much more simpler, of course. Let's see. Statue. Yeah, right. You should, if you watch the anime, oh my God, I think it gets worse than that. I really do. I feel like it gets a lot worse than that. I definitely have not. Yeah, I watch some anime, man. Some of it's really good. You completely fell over. Good Lord. Oh, Nami. Oh yeah, I got to put Nami up there. That's crazy. Let's see. Abomination, Highland Warrior. Yeah, see? Oh yeah, I still got these. I still have all of these figures too. This is Bleach. This is McFarlane Toys Bleach. That's every character. I wish I could have found this SH Figuarts at Ross, but these will do. These come with soft goods too. That's crazy. Have to open those one day. That was a nice gift from McFarlane. McFarlane actually gifted that to me. yeah. No, I guess that's it. I don't really have. I mean, I could do. There's a lot. There's so much more involved with figure arts. I would just be spending a lot of time with that stuff. But that's pretty insane to try. I think Broly would be the only one because he's very simple. I think he only has like a few faceplates and some hands versus our One Piece characters here, which can involve a lot more. But it's awesome that I was able to get the new Sanji figure, the Romance Dawn one. So this, I'm actually happy with this because the raid version of Sanji in the purple was awesome. It's really nice, but I do prefer this version of him. So this is really nice. So I'm glad Tamashii Nations had this character because it just came out. This is brand new. So this is an awesome one. Let's see. Bleach characters are some of the best designs. I agree. Newport News. That's Virginia, right? I'm trying to remember. I was in YT. I am now in North Carolina. I got Luigi. What the hell is wrong with me? Is it good? Is Luigi good? I haven't seen the Luigi one. I've seen the Mario at Walmart, but I wasn't sure if Luigi was ever going to show up. Am I coming to IshCon? I don't think I can. I have a lot of other things because I'm pretty sure I'm going to San Diego in July. And I've got many other show stuff that I'm trying to remember that I got invited to do. And I wanted to do IshCon, but it was kind of like I can't get there with all this other stuff happening. I really wish I could go to IshCon because that is one of the shows that I definitely wanted to check out and support as well and do a video. I would have loved to do a YouTube video for IshCon, but opportunity rose with San Diego and getting a press pass. So that's a huge thing. And I hope I can do myself justice for doing for getting a press pass and doing San Diego. So that's going to be really cool. Plus, I mean, I also have another toy show this upcoming Saturday because I'm a vendor there. I got to just sell off a lot of stuff. I absolutely got to sell off a lot of stuff. It's the only way to keep the collection moving. You got to sell some stuff in order to keep getting new stuff. There's a toy show in Pittsburgh run by D&E Collectibles on May 9th. Oh, really? Pittsburgh for me is like a 6-hour drive. Yeah, I think it's a 6-hour drive. Just coming from the other side of Pennsylvania. So it's kind of like, I've been to Pittsburgh. Great city. Went to a Pirates game. It's an awesome stadium. The Pirate Stadium is amazing. I love that view that you have. Toypalooza? Is that what it is? I've forgotten. Is that what it's called? Yeah, man. It's really cool. It really is. I need to sell. Trust me. I'm at. It needs to happen. You just have to like kind of bite the bullet and let stuff go. And when you actually let stuff go, it feels good. It feels really good, and it makes you want to like focus on the main lines that you want to collect, and then you keep it moving, and then those funds fund into the new stuff, and it's just endless cycle. You just keep it moving. Yeah, that's it. I guess I'm not opening anything. That's really, I definitely did open a bit, and I think honestly, oh man, the Jada figures are great. I really enjoy my Jada toy figures. There's no doubt about that. But this thing is insane. This bear is incredible. Atlas and the bear are some of the, oh my god. I don't know. This is a wonderful figure. Oops, I just popped the head off. Incredible. Toy Palooza and Tohio. Okay. I have been going through all my stuff. I honestly don't remember buying half of it. See, you see what I mean? That's where I'm at too. I have my pile of shame. I know which ones I want to open. And then you kind of look at your pile of shame and sometimes you think, do I need that? It makes you second guess. And hopefully, like, you may have a receipt to return it. I have to narrow down my Star Wars, man. Yeah. Oh, I did that one. Oh my God. I narrowed down Star Wars completely to the point where I was down to like 4 left from like a collection of over 100 figures. And then, like, I think I made a statement before. I was like, there's no point in buying Star Wars anymore if I'm going to keep finding them at Ross. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I just don't bother with Star Wars unless it is some character that I just have this huge attachment to that I will pre-order it. But if I'm going to find it at Ross, there's just no point for me. The only Star Wars that I have, honestly, is really right up here, and it's because I have them autographed by the actor. So that's honestly just my Star Wars collection. And with me buying what is it? Here we go. With me buying Qui-Gon, how cool it'd be to get this autographed, right? That would be incredible. And then to add it to the wall, that would be really cool. So maybe it could happen. You never know. I have only Dash Rendar. He's all I need. See, that's cool. Dash Rendar, that's fairly new too. That just came out. Star Wars is okay, but Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe take up 3 bins each. Man, bins. Good for you, man. Having them on the shelf is pain. Joe's Marvel Legends, those are my 2 main things I buy. Jada Toys, then Storm Arena, then Action Force, then SH Figure Arts. It's all there. It's getting too much. I'm already selling like a lot of my third-party stuff, my loose collector stuff, hell, even some SH Figure Art stuff. It's a lot of it's going. It really is. Wrestling stuff. I've been selling a lot of wrestling stuff. Can you believe it? That's just a lot of stuff. I have to just let it go. Even comic books. I've been selling comic books because there's no point in holding on to it anymore. So I get it. Absolutely get it. If you can figure out what you're going to let go, I highly recommend doing it. It's one of the things you should do. But yeah, guys, I appreciate the talk. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out and just, talking toys while I open stuff up, toy news, things like that. Really happy with these pickups. These pickups are great. I'm definitely going to try to figure out how to pose this bear the way I want to. I got to heat it up though. That's going to be a huge thing. I have to heat up this bear just so I can make sure I properly articulate it because it looks great. The sculpt on this thing is insane. The paint is amazing. Jada Toys and their articulation and just finishing up a Street Fighter roster is incredible, and I can't wait for it to be finished, and I can't wait for new alpha figures too. So it's all going to be really, really cool to have like a nice fleshed out collection from one of those companies. So it's really cool to see that. Um, I think that's really it. So I will have a toy hunt this week, if not by the weekend, but I do have a toy show that I'll be attending. I will be seeing Disavowed action figures at the toy show. I know he'll be hanging out with me. And probably Yojo Jerk. He'll probably show up as well. So I got to talk to him too. So it's in that area. It's in their area. It's in their hunting ground. So that'll be pretty cool to see them again. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. You found an HK87 droid. That's awesome. I have not seen that droid at Ross. I think I seen that at Ollie's one time. But yeah, that's really cool. Bobby, thank you. So much sold so much I can fit everything on 2 books. Oh, nice. That's really cool. Rick, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. That's what I appreciate the most. So we'll be here again next Sunday. So I hope you guys will stop by, say hi. But thank you all very much. Make sure to hit the like button on your way out. I would greatly appreciate it. But I appreciate it, everyone. Hope to see you soon, and hope to see you on the next hunt.